Greetings, my fellow researchers, and to everyone who's watching the following presentation. My name is Amna Abu Mugh. I live in Baqa al-Gharbiyya, which is an Arab city that is located in the center of Israel. I mainly work as a school teacher, teaching Hebrew as a second language in a middle school for Arab students, as well as a curriculum and educational unit developer. Today, I will be presenting to you about a study that we conducted last year in Tel Aviv University that studied social robots for teaching Arabic morphological awareness in an elementary school, which was a long-term in the wild study. Our research included 4 researchers from different backgrounds. I myself, Amna Abu Mugh, a graduate student from Tel Aviv University from the Department of Hebrew and Semitic Languages, Dr. Baha Makhoul, a lecturer in Oranim College of Education and a director of the Arabic section in the Center of Educational Technology, Dr. Inad Gonen, who's the head of the Department of Hebrew and Semitic Languages in Tel Aviv University, and Professor Goran Gordon, who is the head of the Curiosity Lab in Tel Aviv University. Our study was funded by the Mila Foundation, the Ministry of Education in Israel, and the Kuret Center for Jewish Civilization, which we all thank very much. In this presentation, I will refer to the following topics in this order. At first, to the background of teaching Arabic grammar, then the preparation for the experiment, then the experiment at the school itself, and at last to the results of our study. About the background of teaching Arabic grammar, it refers to one of the obstacles for Arabs in general around the whole world is that Arabic has 2 dialects, the spoken one and the written language, which are called the Ammiye and the Fusha in Arabic, which makes Arabs bilingual in their own mother tongue. In Arabic, and specifically in Israel, the spoken language has local languages, which are called the Palestinian dialects. Those dialects are called the Southern, the Central, and the Northern, according to the geographical location of the speaker. I myself speak the Central language, the Central dialects. In general, the written Arabic, the Fusha one, they start teaching it at first grade, which means the student at first grade only knows the spoken Arabic, which is considered the native and the mother tongue, which is not taught at school at all. Because everyone knows how to speak it, and no one thinks that we should pay any attention to its grammar. So our study came to challenge this perception and to build a bridge between both of those dialects, the spoken Arabic and the written one. The morphology of the Arabic language. It refers to the ability to recognize and manipulate the smallest units of meaning in words, known as morphemes. Morphemes are the building blocks of words and can include prefixes, suffixes, root words, and other meaningful units. Morphological awareness is crucial for understanding the structure of words, which aids in vocabulary development, reading comprehension, and language learning. Our study focused on teaching morphological awareness through root extraction in the Arabic language. Arabic is a Semitic language that's characterized by a root pattern morphology. Let's take, for example, the root kataba that represents the concept of writing. By adding different vowel patterns and affixes, various words related to writing can be formed, such as kitab, that means a book in English, katib, that means a writer in English, and maktub, that means a letter in English. In this study, we aim to enhance morphological awareness in young learners by teaching them how to extract roots from Arabic words, which is, I must say, a follow-up research to a previous research that was conducted in Tel Aviv University that studied the robots and the avatars for teaching morphological awareness in Hebrew. And after that, I adapted the same methods for teaching Arabic morphological awareness, which was a first of its kind. It was something that haven't made before in the entire country. This knowledge allows students to understand how words are formed and how different forms of meaning are derived from common roots. The teaching approach involved exposing students to words that their roots and their roots orally, without relying on written material. The social robot facilitated this process by presenting rhythmic series of words and roots, encouraging students to perceive the roots themselves. Those are the two main characters that took place in the experiment itself. The yellow robot is called Fazi, and the red robot is called Tuti. Both of those robots are a skeleton that a costume was put on according to the lesson itself, which included 6 lessons with the robot, 6 interactive lessons where the students had to come and do the experiment with the robot, in which he asked about a word and the student had to give him the root of the word he's asking about. The preparation period of the experiment took place in the Curiosity Lab in Tel Aviv University for a whole 4 months, which I remind you that I come from an educational background with minimal knowledge about technology, which I had to be taught from scratch, from the recording of the lessons, the inserting material of the robot, and writing the lessons in Python, and to get at last a programmed sequence of lessons. Those were some pictures that I took during the preparation of the experiment, in which I learned all the necessary knowledge to program a robot. This was an initial programming of the robot. This is Fazi saying, "My name is Fazi." 2 more videos. Notice how the robot does the exact same movement as I do. Another video. About the experiment at the school. It took place in the Ghazali school in Baqa al-Gharbiyya. It is an elementary school in which it participated in 121 participants. 68 of them were males and 53 were females. 67 were first graders and 54 were second graders. All participants in the experiment were native Arabic speakers, in which they did pre and post tests. All of the participants did the test pre the experiment and after the experiment. 3 identical robotic platforms were brought to the school for the entire duration of the study, in which for each activity, a single classroom was split into 3 groups. Each went to a separate classroom in the school itself, to a library, to a facing classroom, and to a laboratory. There, one of the robots awaited for them and for the teacher to run it, in which in each activity lasted from 15 to 20 minutes. During these activities, there were no intervention from the staff, and the children engaged only with the robot. They stood up, they jumped, and they made gesture pair on its instructions. While learning and practicing extracting roots out of Arabic words. It is important to know that each such small group, which consisted of 7 to 10 children, learned together and interacted with one another during the activity, even though the social robot did not perceive or guide them to do so. Some of the videos that were taken during the experiment. Notice how the children interact according to the question of the robot. About the results of our study, It demonstrates a significant improvement in students' ability to extract roots from Arabic words, including the effectiveness of the approach in enhancing morphological awareness among the participants. For this focus on morphological awareness is essential for language learning and lays the foundation for more advanced literacy skills in the Arabic language. The pre-test had to be made previous the experiment, in which I took each one of the participants and asked them about 20 words about Arabic roots from first and second graders. According to the syllabus of teaching Arabic, second graders by the end of the year must know how to extract roots from words. But according to our results, as you can see in the diagram in front of you, both first and second graders had 20% success. But after our intervention, after our experiment, you can see how significant the improvement was in the ability to extract roots from the word, which was tested before and after the activity, and the success percent was 75%. About a future study that we are conducting right now, it will study it will combine Hebrew and Arabic from both dialects, the spoken and the written one, all together for Arab students in the near future. I want to thank you all for listening to my presentation, hoping to get better days and to meet in future conferences. Thank you so much.